Howdy traders, happy Sunday. Today is the 4th of February 2024. It's around 7:30, so markets are still closed. It's time for our weekly MK block summary. Let's go. This week we had quite some news announcements, so as we know, tradability can be lower than usual. But let's go through it one by one. So euro dollar. Two nice MTS above the price on the 30th of Jan. Boom. Of course, this get taken. Nice little long trade there. We've seen it many times. Nothing special. After that, tradability wasn't high in euro dollar because we had the big news items. And as you can see, so first with longies, it went down, cleared the low, then shorties came in, they did a 4-hour reversal up, and then they did the same the other way around. Longies came in after they cleared the high and they just did a 4-hour reversal down, but it's too fast. This is not really tradable because the news were in the way, okay? And also remember, our data is not delayed. The only situation where there can be delays is when there is a big news announcement like US unemployment, FOMC, the big items. Sometimes the dumb money can appear like an hour later, so that's why we do not trade after the big news announcements as we know it, yeah? We wait until the market settles and we clearly see what's going on. So you see, like, okay, 4-hour reversal up against the shorties, high is taken, 4-hour reversal down against the longies, typical dumb money switch, but tradability is not high there, okay? I skip those trades because I need to have enough distance to the news, all right? But the MTS was good. And this is true for the other pairs. So in cable, we had the market going down against the longies, but overall, as you can see from the 2nd of Feb, it was in this long consolidation, okay, stuck between the longies above the price and the shorties below the price, while the market overall was rather empty. So they don't have a reason to move the price because they don't want to make any longies or shorties win. And if there's no big nice target, they will just go flat. Why? Because this whipsaws a lot of systems. It creates fake moving average crosses. It creates fake breakouts. It creates all kinds of problems for trading systems. So whenever they can go flat and to whipsaw, they do it. That's not new information. And overall, it did the same thing like euro dollar. So it took the high with the news, went all the way down against the longies, cleared the other side. Okay, like a house clean, but in 4-hour reversal form. Okay, you see, everything is just a variation of what we have seen already. That's really it. So euro pound, it had the beautiful MTS above the price. It came all the way down. So cheap entry long towards those MTS 1 and 2 get filled. Nice long trade there. And after that, basically, as you can see, went down against the longies. And then some shorties came in the end. And they did a fake support move. Remember, so fake support move, they act as if this acts as real support. But if longies come in again, they can clear all the lows in an attack downwards. For example, next week. So keep that in mind, okay? Be careful of fake support, fake resistance. If you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, watch the video on this channel about the short-term games, okay? In the main playlist. Okay, so Australian dollar, you see it stayed also quite a while in this consolidation. Now, let me say a thing. Of course, in theory, you can range trade here, but that's for advanced traders. Advanced traders, if they recognize that the market is empty, there are longies and shorties mixed in terms of dumb money flow, they know they can trade up towards a consolidation when the price comes down, and down if they can enter cheaply into the market if the price comes up and tests the upper part of the consolidation. Okay, with a market structure like this where there is no clear bias, of course you can trade toward these. As you can see, there were also some MTS in a range, but that's for advanced traders. As a beginner, don't try that because it won't work, because you need to be very, very good with your analysis. You can't afford to make a mistake. MTS above the price, boom, that gets taken on the 2nd. Nice long trade there towards the MTS. And then we have the violent moves with the news also here. So look, they took the MTS, overshot, news all the way down against the longies, clearing the low. So that way they destroy. Can you imagine how many traders lost money on Friday? Most traders on Friday lost money because of these things, okay? And I'm talking dumb money traders. As a causality trader, you can avoid these situations. Kiwi, similar things. So on the 30th, nice MTS below the price, clear short trade, boom. Okay, gets taken the same day. Nice one. You see nice little trades with the market causality. Overall, the same thing. Okay, 4-hour reversal up against the shorties, 4-hour reversal down against the longies. This was, as I said, a dirty 4-hour reversal because it didn't really touch the band, but you get the idea. But there's no reason to trade Kiwi when the other markets look like I showed. Right, dollar card, you remember it filled the OTS and it filled the MTS, filled the new MTS and order gap zone, boom, 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 playing Pac-Man, another MTS above the price here. It didn't really fill that on the second, but it came very close to it. Remember, we take profit a spread before the MTS, not exactly at the MTS. But these are situations which can be tricky, okay? That's why I think dollar cut was a bit tricky this week, because you ideally want to see the MTS getting cleared, okay? Which it did then later on with the news, you see? So the same way euro dollar went down with the news, they went all the way up to clear out the MTS in the end with the news. And that was their plan all along, okay? So they know that the news are coming, they know there's a target. So they shake off the dumb money longies to try to buy, and boom, then they still go for the target. As simple as that. That's how the algos operate. And the tradability isn't high there. I didn't trade this because, again, you would have needed to do a news trade, and if you do it, you only can do a small trade. Okay, remember, you put all your leverage down if you want to trade your news. Okay. Dollar yen, so did all these MTS runs, as you can see here on the 30th. Okay, boom, 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 taking everything, taking the order gap zone, taking the short-term stops. Okay, doing what's supposed to do, and then of course doing the reverse of euro dollar of the news against the shorties. Remember, the reason why it goes up is the shorties. It's not because, you know, primarily of euro dollar. If the longies also would come into dollar yen, it would also go down. That's what we have seen before. Okay, it's all driven by the market causality. Pound yen. Remember the beautiful down move, bang towards the MTS, gets taken the same day. Nice short trade. Look at those beautiful trades in between. Come on, this is causality. This is the strength of it. Be selective, be a sniper. Wait for those setups, trade them accordingly. Okay, boom. Collect your pips. Don't do silly things. Okay, don't trade when all the masses are trading in front of news and whatnot. Okay, trade when the market is quiet and you see what will happen next. That's where the money is, where the pips are. Okay. And then to make a long story short, so it did what it needed to do also. So it filled the option strike target, boom, on the 1st of Feb, okay? Filled the lower MTS by the pip, and guess what? Then also filled the upper MTS. Look at that, Pac-Man, as it comes, okay? Taking order option strike target, taking MTS lower one, taking upper MTS and order gap zone, boom, boom, boom. Okay, they go for those targets. If you're quick, you can trade that, okay? Because some pairs are less affected by those news, such as euro yen, pound yen, because they balance out because they have main pairs in the denominations, okay? So very tradable. The selection of pairs is the key. Select the right pairs to trade. Don't trade pairs where you know that there's going to be a big news move. Okay, you can still trade. Euro yen 30th of Jan. So took the lower MTS, bam, bam, 1 and 2. Had an option strike target, went up, filled the upper MTS. So you see we have enough beautiful trades every single week. Be selective with regards to which of the markets you are selecting. It's not that difficult to figure that out, okay? So you see, like, there are plenty of setups, often in other pairs. When you know that the main pairs like euro dollar, pound dollar get affected by the big news items, often you can look to the other pairs like euro yen, pound yen, euro Aussie to still find very good trades. Okay? So here, beautiful moves also in euro yen. Okay, look at that. So took the upper MTS, boom. Took the upper MTS again with an order gap zone. These are all tradable moves. You're trading here even against the shorties who came in. By the way, if you want to time your MTS run trades, if you see the dumb money goes on the side where you want it to be in terms of the dumb money flow, you can enter. We know that. Okay, I've talked about that before. Euro Aussie, so we had the beautiful option strike targets. So everything got filled in the end. Then we had an MTS below the price and some kind of 4-hour reversal also happening. So they cleared the plateau. Shorties left the market and they came down. So this is some kind of 4-hour reversal. The double tap, okay? So inner range MTS on the 1-hour chart plus a 4-hour reversal scenario in the same direction. Sorry, we call that not a double tap. We call it a golden setup, the golden combi, the golden combination, okay? Golden combination is always a good trade setup. So 4-hour time frame, 4-hour reversal down, highs have been cleared, short is leaving, long is coming in on the 1-hour time frame, clear target in a range. This is a golden combi. Very tradable. Pound Aussie also went down, filled the option strike targets. It works like a charm. I mean, come on. Look at that. Pin to the OST and then up to the MTS, taking that one out. It all makes complete sense. Lower MTS is the same like Euro Aussie, also able to take the lower MTS. Okay. Gold, interesting. I didn't trade it, but look, so they did a 4-hour reversal down against the longies, as I wrote here. So shorties left, some longies came in, so 4 reversal down. I didn't trade this. And silver, as you can see, boom, Houston used to take the lower MTS against the longies. Makes sense, but you have to catch it. Okay. Bitcoin, also beautiful. We had the upper MTS, so what do they do? A bit of shorties come in, so they, boom, go up to take the MTS, as predicted, around the 44,000 level. So nice one, okay. And then developed a new MTS below the price. So you see, like, this week maybe in terms of the pair selection is a bit more advanced, but the trades themselves are not very difficult. So I would still place this week as a medium difficulty overall. We needed to know which pairs to select and which pairs to stay away from. I know that some of you, they do the news trades and they may have even caught like a nice 4 reversal there. Remember, you need to put your leverage down if you do these kind of things, and your stop needs a lot of room to breathe. Otherwise, you just get stopped out with the increased spreads before the news and so on. But there are no surprises. Everything makes sense. The causality is just a powerful tool. So overall, a good week. All the best. I wish you a fantastic trading week.